Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is KIANNA. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here on my channel, we're going to be learning how to improve ourselves, and we are going to be learning about personal development, and that is what my channel is all about: personal development and self-improvement. So today I'm going to be talking about two different types of mindsets. I'm going to be talking about the patience mindset and the self-trust mindset. If you want to know more about them and know their benefits and their advantages, and just keep on watching. So, the patience mindset and the self-trust mindset. Both of these mindset programs are a part of my 90-day transformation package, and I am now just working on it still. I mean, it's in writing or whatever, like this type of stuff. I'm still working on it. So the patient mindset determines or shows how you move in life. Are you going steady or are you feeling stuck? Having patience means to wait and watch, because you never know what opportunities can come your way if you stay and have faith the whole time. So I have a little story for that. With me, I'm patient, really patient with people, but when it comes to things that I want to do in my life, I am let's get it rolling already. I'm so impatient when it comes to that, and I don't know why. Like I Before this, I was doing makeup videos, and before that I was doing something else. I can't remember. Um but basically, if I don't see results, I switch up and I switch up and I switch up. And I don't wait for the opportunity. So I decided to stick to, what I want to do now, which is life coaching and career coaching. And I'm going to stick it out, and I'm going to ride it out no matter how long it takes. But the patience mindset is something very beneficial to have. It is okay, so I basically given you what it meant earlier. I have to put my book down because I'm about to talk to y'all. So the patience mindset is basically waiting where you are, because you never know what opportunities may come. And there are a couple things that come along with that. And one of those things is having faith. Having faith is probably the biggest thing in personal development these days. It is basically seeing what is not there and having faith and believing what you're not seeing. Believe me, it is hard. I know from experience, it is very hard. But with practice and with guiding your thoughts and everything, it will feel like a breeze. Yeah, you'll have moments where it's but I don't have money, but this is happening in my life, but this person said this, or that's happening. Yeah, your circumstances may trick your mind to believing that you cannot, you cannot really believe what is really there, believe what is not there, but it's up to you to have faith and see what's not already there, of course. Staying determined and believing that what you don't see is actually coming is so important. And you never know, with being patient, you sit and you wait, but you're doing all the work up here. You don't have to worry about putting in work on the outside world. The universe or God, whatever you believe in, it will handle that. You just have to keep the faith, and you have to believe. You have to stay determined. You have to keep that up here. If you do not have that in your head, you will not see results, and you will stay where you are in that shitty place because you're not giving it the benefit of the doubt. So believe it, have faith, stay determined, and you will see some things just start happening. I've witnessed it, not witnessed it, but I've been through it probably 2 or 3 times in my life. And I will tell you guys about that another time. But basically, you just have to stick around. The patient's mindset is just sticking around and just keep believing and keep having faith and know something is going to come to you, something good. And that's where positive thinking comes into play. You have to keep positive. You have to think positive about everything. And I mean everything. You cannot think negative. If you do, switch it. You know what to do. Go over there and meditate. Do something. What's your thought and get a good thought going in your head and be in harmony with yourself, and the universe will work everything out. But in order for you to get what you want, just know, like I said in the beginning, know that good opportunities will come your way if you wait. Okay, my next mindset I'm going to be talking about is a self-trust mindset. And I'm going to read to you what I have on here, and I'm going to further on elaborate with you, okay? So it says, do less wishing and comparing and start doing. Sometimes when you see other people who succeed, you tend to get jealous, wishing you had the life and the things that they have. Do not spend so much time trying to figure out how they get there. Focus on trying to get there yourself. Spend time working on things you think are impossible. It may be because you're looking at your current circumstances rather than your full potential. This is where stepping out of your comfort zone comes in. Do not worry about failure or embarrassment. That's all part of the process. Trusting and believing yourself is like building a muscle. It does not work overnight. Well, work, gain, whatever you want to call it. It just doesn't come overnight. So one thing about self-trust mindset is basically trusting in yourself and knowing, basically believing and having faith. That's just the two words that are just coming through everything. But just believing in yourself, trusting yourself is just like believing in yourself. That's exactly what it is. What? I just learned something for myself. Cool. So believing in yourself, trusting yourself, same thing. We went through that. You know, let's say you want to become a beauty guru or a health coach. You want to work in a business industry. You cannot look at other people and compare yourself to them. Having a competitive mindset is like the worst thing ever. It is not good to compete with other people, and it's not good to compare yourself to other people, and it is not good to wish that you had the things that other people have, because you are you for a reason, and you are just as good as Bill Gates or the guy who started Apple. I forget his name, but you are just as bomb as those people. You just have to believe in yourself, and you just have to trust in yourself, and that is what is so important. So with that said, when you look at somebody else's life, don't think, oh, I wish I had their life and I wish I had the things that they have. Like, I've been in that situation too. I have. But that mindset or having those thoughts in your mind don't really get you anywhere. They start to get you on a competitive side and comparing, and that's the last thing that you want to do. You want to focus on your strengths, and you want to kind of make them flourish, and you want to build upon them, and you want to stay focused on yourself. You don't want to be focused on anybody else or worrying about what somebody else is doing. That's not going to get you where you need to be in life. You are going to get you where you need and where you want to be in life. Only you can do that. Okay, the next thing is spending time working on things that you think are impossible. First of all, nothing is impossible for us human beings. We can be, do, or have whatever we want. And that's one of my affirmations. I tell myself that every single day. I can be, do, and have whatever I want. And you have to feel it, meaning you have to believe it. So with that said, don't stop focusing on what's not impossible, because nothing is impossible. You can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. You can have anything you want to have, no matter how big or crazy it might seem. You're an energy from God. You are godly light. Let's just say that. Every human is godly light. And that's where your inner self comes in. Your source, your soul, whatever. That you are God also. You have to believe that you have the same power as him. You know what I mean? Like, you're just as powerful. The same way he vibrates, the same way you vibrate. Our energy comes from him. So you have to believe like you have godly powers. And do not believe nothing is impossible. And if you think something is impossible and you're like scared of failure and embarrassment and all that, you need to step out your comfort zone and do it. And that's going to be something I'm going to talk about on another video in detail. But stepping out your comfort zone will get you far. Being scared, when you're scared, just know something good is about to happen. So overall, self-trust mindset is something you have to build on. It is not something that comes overnight. It is something that comes through weeks and months and days of practice and trying to improve on yourself, meditating, journaling, anything you can think of in those lines. It comes with time. Self-trust comes with time. Just like any other mindset I'm going to be talking about on here, they all come with time. They are all like building muscles, and that's important to remember. You want to enjoy building that muscle. You want to enjoy seeing the experiences you go through. You want to enjoy analyzing those experiences and comparing them to what you've read or heard, or anything you've learned from personal development or improving yourself. You want to pay attention to yourself, and you just want to know that my self-trust, me having confidence, and me stepping out of my comfort zone is going to be successful. I'm going to be good at it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to thrive because I can be, do, and have whatever I want. There's nothing you cannot be, do, and have whatever you want. Like, nothing at all. The sky is the limit. For real, it's the limit. As you know, I'm not a millionaire or anything. I don't have degrees, certifications in coaching or self-development training, whatever you would technically call it. I just know because I am going through it, and I want to share my experiences with you all here, because life is sort of like a game. It's sort of like a game, and you gotta learn how to play it, and I'm here to help you with that. So that is all I'm going to be talking about today. I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in for this video to learn about patient mindset and self-trust mindset. Those are two important mindsets to have and to work on and to strengthen. I am currently myself strengthening those as the day goes by. It's an ongoing thing. There's no stop point to any of this personal development stuff. So again, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you have any questions, concerns, if you need any advice, if you want any insight on things. My email will be in the description box, and just shoot me a comment and I will get back with you as soon as I can with advice, whatever you need. I am not one of these people on here who come on here and tell you to go buy one of my packages. I am not doing that. If anything, I'm going to be offering my trial packages for free, but you guys, really, for my advice and my insight, I'm not charging anybody for that. Just, if you want to take on coaching, like, let me know. But if you just have questions about things, and if you want to tell me like a story about your life, and just want to chit chat to somebody and have some support, do not hesitate to contact me. I am, like I said, I'm an open book. I do not judge. So contact me. Feel free. I would love, love, love to help you. And I would love, love, love to help you figure out, anything you are concerned with. So, yeah, subscribe. And on my next video, I'll be talking about the focused mindset, which is something um, I am going to elaborate on fully and add in a couple of my life encounters myself. So be sure to check out that video. It will be out in a couple of days. And thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you later. Peace and blessings.